This demonstration that you're about to see is not meant for the caregivers or the staff in this restaurant. It is for the C-suite executives and the board members to take a new look at a new reality. It is for the risk managers, for the operations, for quality assurance, for patient safety. My name is Jim Mann. I'm the founder of HandwashingforLife Institute, and I'm here with a very simple question. Here's a chart when we're typically doing a hand wash frequency study, and I'm asking people, is your hand washing here at the low end, or is it likely here at the high end? Usually, the C-suite people, I'm going to expect they're going to indicate that they're up here at the high level. Why is that? It's because they are seeing the reports come through. There's 90% compliance being reported regularly to the Joint Commission. As far as they're concerned, we have no problem. When we see the data, there is a problem. It's masked by not having reports. So first of all, what we see in the kitchen is a very important space. It's important that we are taking care of all the hand washing. There's many hands that could touch that food between preparation and the time it's delivered to the patient. And it's really important, and yet it's out of the network of the observation. It's not part of the secret shoppers network. So what are we going to do in order to fix that? So this is one of the things we want to take a close look at. And one of the parties that I would like to, before we take a look at the simple solution to this, I would like to speak to the lawyers and to the risk management people about a new technology. Some of this technology help that's giving us so much advantage in the whole healthcare business, it also brings with it an increased risk. I'll give you an example. There's a piece of technology that's being used now by the CDC. It's called whole genome sequencing. And it's used in their lab, their PulseNet laboratories across the country. And what they're finding is it actually does increase the risk in operating a restaurant. How does it do that? First of all, it gives you solid, direct information on the bug. So you have a very specific piece of information on what the strain of the bug is, and connect it directly to where it came from. So that's one aspect of it. So this specificity is number one. The second thing is it's easy to do. So what happens with whole genome sequencing, they're running a lot more tests. They're looking more, they're finding more. And they're also finding that they can go back in a cold case, because many times when these cases are not solved, they don't go away. They're just filed as a cold case. They actually can go back and resolve those. And the third feature here where the risk goes up is when you have a technology and don't use it, this can be classified as negligent. If it's a readily available technology, it would have prevented the incident, prevented the infection. You could be accused of basically negligence. So this is an important aspect of fixing this. So what I'd like to do now is have John Moldauer from CloudClean walk you through some of the technical aspects to show you what we could do to make this a safer place and get hand washing under control. John?
Thanks, Jim. What I'm going to share with you is an effective yet simple solution to solving the underwashing in today's healthcare kitchens. This option we call CloudClean Tier 1. It helps motivate staff hand washing by tracking and reporting their performance, setting a foundation to reward their success or discipline non-performance by the team and its leader. CloudClean Tier 1 tracks and reports aggregate hand washing from all hand sinks in real time, merged into a single team number. Activity at each individual hand sink is also tracked. All records are time-stamped to view what happens across each shift. I've asked Jim and Ruben each to wash their hands, one at the salad bar sink and one at kitchen sink 1, so you can see in real time on the monitor, which actually lets the staff know how they are doing, as well as their team leader and supervisor. Should corrective actions be required, they can view this in real time. Jim, in addition to having the display in the kitchen that shows the live view of all data being recorded, we can also view the data on the cloud. and that allows anyone, anywhere, to see in real time the hand washing that's happening. Here we're showing a quick shot of a laptop in the back of house where they have logged into the Cloud Clean system, seeing the live view in real time. And then back to you, Jim.
Thank you, John. You can see what data can do. We can be anywhere on this chart you want to be. Take control of the process. Protect your brands. Turn this into a process. I have a feeling if you take a look at what the counts are, don't be surprised if we're in this area, but now you know there's a way to get up here and really do a great job for the people you serve. Thank you.
Jim, I would like to talk briefly about Cloud Clean's Tier 2. Like Tier 1, we keep track of all hand washes and aggregate counts per sink. But with Tier 2, we have badges for each food service worker and can see performance on an individual basis. For those of you who want to know who's washing or not, Tier 2 is for you.